someone requested, so holy shit, right? Here's all my SH engines. Well, not all of them. All of the ones that are like a Dynamite 19, I guess. The typical Dynamite 19 style, I suppose. This exhaust also goes to them as well. It goes to one of these. Yeah, it's metal. So that's the pipe for them. This one is my parts engine. I still have the piston and sleeve. Funny enough, it's actually in that engine, and that one's piston and sleeve is down in my toolbox. But you get the picture. Still counts. It's still parts. Well, yeah, I guess I'll go over them here for you. And of course, can't forget about the badass Jado. So, there we have a blue SH18. I'm in the process of getting ready to clean this one up soon. Then I have one of the black SH15s. Then I have the other black SH15. I still need to clean this one up as well. And then of course obviously this one, which is parts. Then I have another one of these SH18s. This one's still in the bag. Still sealed in the bag. I will need to start working on this one here soon. And then moving on to these ones. So this one is brand new. This is one of the newer ones I just got recently. Dynamite 19. And then this one is the other new one that I got with this one. When I did that trade, I got both of these. This one is new as well, but it's got like 3 tanks on it. So I'm gonna set this one up with my blue Jado parts. And then obviously this one is my really badass silver Jado one. The head on this one is just freaking amazing. Yeah, of course I have those ones, silver ones, but this one, from what I was told and seen pictures, the guy used 100% LYE drain cleaner, that crystal drain cleaner or whatever it is. So I guess that's how this one came out looking so freaking good. And this one would look killer in the Jado too, but I want to keep this one for the collection instead. So yeah. One engine at a time, chill out. But yeah, I have this one. I actually bought this from a friend. Moving to the back row, starting with some of my older ones. This one is newer than this one, but this one is this is the first Dynamite 19 I purchased when I started kind of getting into my Dynamite kick. So yeah, this one was also before this engine. So this is the one that started me back into the kick for dynamite and SH. Brand new, never ran. And then my very, very first Dynamite 19 that started the SH collection for me. This one was back in 2018. My T-Max 3.3 version of the Dynamite 19. Obviously the blue mods are new, since I've been going crazy with these mods. But this one is my old school T-Max Dynamite engine. It's got probably 4 or 5 tanks on it. Yeah, I still have it. Then this one is... this one's another weird one. It's got another switchy swap piston and sleeve, I guess we can say. It's got the like new piston sleeve and head button assembly from that engine, which was my $60 Dynamite engine from Marketplace. I got 3 of them from Marketplace. Those 2 new ones were Marketplace too, a trade. That one was a buy. This engine was actually the pit damaged piston and sleeve and head button assembly that's now in that engine. This was that one T-Max one that I bought. Used to have the red head, then I decided to paint strip it. I actually attempted drain cleaner on it at first, but it failed. It was just Great Value brand, so probably wasn't strong enough. Then I just decided to say F it and just paint stripped it with the Easy Off oven cleaner. So I think this engine, I am going to build another identical silver one, a third one, and my other Jado roller over there in my box. I made a video about that Jado a couple months back when I first bought it. I think I might just make another silver Jado, because this one I want to keep it kind of nice. It is actually a really nice freaking car. Like, holy shit. The Inchity transmission case, once I get all the metal stuff on it, this thing's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be pretty. So I think the other Jado I have, I'm just gonna build another everydayer, if you will. So paint strip the chassis on it and just make another one. I might ditch the freaking weird starter too and just go back to an easy start. Just make it like the everyday car, if you know what I mean. This can be like the Sunday drive only car. You get what I'm getting at with like actual automotive. But yeah, so that's this engine. Technically this engine piston sleeve set probably could use more break-in time because it is like new. If I had to say, probably 2 or 3 tanks. So this one is also recently new. This was another Facebook, or no, not Facebook Marketplace. This was an eBay buy, but this one was, it was actually $50, but the guy refunded me, I don't remember. I ended up paying like $20 after it was all said and done. It's because the guy thought that this engine had low compression. But turns out the head was just not bolted down correctly, and it felt like it had stupid low compression because some of the screws and the threads and stuff are kind of grimy. I did clean it up, but I'd like to maybe try to clean it better at some point. But this one is, I think it's a low C engine, but it's a match or Mach 15 RE. I'm not sure how you call it, but technically still SH, and it's still in that category of like a Dynamite 19 with the look and everything. Funny that this engine is unique. It is a .15. It is smaller, but it's actually a chrome lined sleeve like your standard Nitro engine. These 2 .15s are actually a nickel coated sleeve. Well, that one's all the way up. But yeah, these ones are actually a nickel coated sleeve. You can kind of see the color in there. So you have to run more oil content with those. They will not last if you don't. And then this one is the newest one. This one was, Yeah, I forget how much this one was. I think it was like 35, 40 bucks. It was another cheap ass one off of eBay. But of course, like I said, with the piston and sleeve out of that, makes it have a little bit better compression, so I think it'll at least be runnable. This is going to be my new shitbox engine. Since I'm getting rid of my old one, the 3.3, you guys remember seeing me run that. I'm going to be putting it in that truck and getting rid of it. So this one is now going to replace it. Yeah, that explains the starter and everything. But yeah, that's now officially my shittiest and lowest compression SH Dynamite engine. I also forgot to pick out, shit, how can I forget about it? Damn it, I'm gonna have to retake the photos now. I forgot about my XTM engine. The XTM .18. Which I don't know if it's actually, well, it has to be since it looks exactly the same. This poor box, though, has seen better days. This one could technically use a rebuild as well. Yeah, XTM .18. But it's the same like footprint as a Dynamite 19. I need to rebuild this engine at some point one of these days. This one's a good one. Maybe I'll buy another one of these cheap ass ones and gut it for parts to rebuild this, because this is actually a really good one. I want to get the XTM accelerator car one of these days that actually runs on this thing. Definitely a nice one to have in a collection. Yeah, I'm gonna have to retake the photos. I forgot to get this one out. But yeah, then obviously the Jado .19 with its freaking sick looking build. It's just like that one. It's got the silver flywheel and the Integy motor mount, the silver pull cord, obviously. So there we go. Quick video about my SH engine collection, or well, the ones that are like Dynamite engines. I have more SH engines. I have bigger ones. I have a .28 Big Red as well. And then I think my little tiny .07 engines are SH as well. Them little blue head ones out of the 16 scale Nitro car. I want to say those are SH branded too. Yeah, because those engines don't have a brand. See if I can remember how I had these set up. I want to get pictures of them again. I forgot to put that one in the collection. And I don't want to skip any of them that are like these. So, as you can see, I've been going absolutely crazy on these things recently. And I kind of want to keep going too. So, oh my god, that's so freaking cool. But yeah, this exhaust manifold will go to this engine. Yeah, since it was on my shitbox motor, which is down there amongst all my beautiful leather clothing. Yeah, that little car, the little Exceed RC. I think the little tiny engines from those are SH. Yeah, those little guys. Oh my god, they're so cute. They're ridiculously small. Yeah, I think these are SH motors too. Wow, they're so freaking small, dude. Holy shit. got 2 of them. And of course my smallest is the little Cox engine. I think that's a .049. I don't know if these are SH or not. Yeah, I'm not sure if these are SH or not. I'm not exactly sure. They might be. I don't know. The Traxxas engines, I think, are just their own thing. They're just Taiwanese engines, I think. The 2 Savage 5.9 motors, those are Force engines. Actually, are those Force? I'm not sure. Yeah, since they're older, they might not be. I don't think they're Trackstar engines. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe they're Force engines, I don't know. I know the actual HPI engine, that's Force. I think this thing, it's a TRX Pro 12, but I think that thing is actually an Image engine, or by that company. And there's my Dynamite Big Red. Then I got a Thunder Tiger Team MGT .28. It had a blue head on it, kind of like that, but it got stripped. Yeah, I think the threads and the glow plug got stripped, so I put a red one on there from another one that I had. HPI 4.6. That's one of them VX engines. .16, I think. Or is this the 18? No, 16. The purple one back there is a .18. And then that is an OS engine. Yeah, that's an OS engine of some sort. I forget now what. But yeah. And then of course I got the Toyin engine. And then I also got a brand new 3.3. So that's all my engines. Actually, no, it's not. That's not all my engines out. I got the MGT 8.0 engine. And then of course this one needs a starter pin and spring, but this is another HPI 4.6 or 3.5 or whatever, I forget exactly. It's the old school purple. I think it's a .25 engine. Yeah, .25. I'm getting confused. And then down here, technically I got a Pro 15 right there. Needs rebuilt. Then here's my actual Savage 5.9 from my Savage XL. So I got 3 of these. This one technically needs new guts in the back. The starter and all that's wore out. Pro 15 engine with the stinger pipe. Then my old Pro 15 with the old school T-Max setup. I technically have this Pro 15 as well, but this one's clapped out and I doubt it'll ever run again. It's also got an HPI carburetor shoved in there too. So TRX 2.5, then another 2.5. That one back there is out of my Fortec, one of my older Fortecs. And then the one in the very back there, that is my 2.5R engine. And then that's my T-Max 3.3 engine from my blue T-Max. I stole the carb off of this one, that 2.5, and threw it on there since I put the Losi carb back on the old Losi. What is that, Losi 3.5 or whatever. That is the Revo 3.3 engine assembly out of that. That engine up there in the back, that is another older generation 3.3. And then that one over there is actually another older generation 3.3 as well. That was the engine out of that before I started the build. Oh, I got some more engines over here too. So I still got the old school, what I used to call the albino T-Max. Still got that thing laying around. I need to rebuild it and put all those purple RPM parts on it one of these days. I got the front bumper, and then I got all 4 A-arms, upper and lower, and purple RPM parts, which is fucking stupid rare, I believe. So, and then I've got airplane engines in here. So I got my Sato 120S. Then I got an Enya .80 back there in the back. And then that's a little OS. I think it's an OS 40 or something like that. So that is my entire Nitro glow engine collection. At least everything that's out, that is. That's not including all the cars. Well, actually that needs an engine and unit put back in there. Those 3 have engines. The T-Max back there needs an engine back in it, and my Savage needs its motor back in. Fortec, that's the new one I just got. There's a Revo Slayer build. That needs an engine still. That's a brand new build. And then, of course, all my vintage Revos. They all have engines. Red 2.5R, blue 3.3, and I got a blue 2.5R. The blue 3.3 and the blue 2.5R are some of the very first trucks I started my collection with. Then I got 2 JATOs in there, 3.3s. One is an orange one with the black plastic wheels, and then the blue one is in the back, the blue body with the white wheels. And then, of course, that one is actually probably going to end up with the yellow body from that, since I'm going to make that the new Dynamite JATO. Green Revo 3.3 used to be a Slayer 4x4, but I converted it. That's same going for this one too. This one's actually going to get the old E-Max tires, or T-Max 2.5 tires on it. Revo 3.3 that's been built into a Traxxas Summit with working lights. If I knew how to put diff locks in there, I would. And then, yeah, so that's it. Well, of course, I got the MGT 8.0 down there. And yeah, that's actually it. Full RC collection. 2025 update, I guess. Yeah, as you can see, I don't have much TRX4 shit anymore. I've only got the one. So, yeah, I've gained a ton. So, yeah, that's what's going on. I got my, I also have my 2008 Platinum Edition Revo down here as well that I need to rebuild. And it's legitimate as well. Revo Platinum Edition. It's not no fake, it's a real one. The real factory silver one. 4 gallons of nitro fuel. Traxxas top sludge. And then my old Torco. And then 2 gallons of S&W. Homemade 0% mixture. Yeah. And this fuel, I don't know what the hell this is. Some weird concoction. And this is my 0%. I'll run this at some point this year. And then this guy, this little guy, I just got this. And I got that Fortec, that Nitro Fortec. So I don't know what this fuel is. It's kind of an orangier color. Maybe it's like Sidewinder or something. And this one is a weird mixture. This one was in that box with the JATO shit when I first got that car. I've actually added a little bit of castor Klotz oil to it, but this fuel used to be like a piss yellow color, piss yellow kind of clear. So I don't know what that shit was. It runs okay, so yeah, I hear you out there honking. But yeah, so there you go. 25-minute video. That is my 2025 updated Nitro RC and engine collection. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Maybe I'll hopefully get to run some of it. Well, not get to. If my lazy ass can actually do it, get out and run some of these this year. Instead of having a shitty sleep schedule again all year. So far it's looking pretty good. So we'll see if it stays that way.